Ghostly greetings, my dudes. Ghostly greetings, and holler at your boy Pruitt. We're doing The Island from Richard Laymon, the scary Richard Laymon boob fetish book. Not the shorts to worry about. Forceful organ transplantation. Other shorts are the same name, but here's how I'm going to start doing this. Quickie review and then full-on review. Quickie review, I'm going to discuss what I thought about the book. 500 pages was a little long for this. I didn't hate it. I didn't absolutely love it. A lot of people put this on their top 5 Laymon. I do not. I do not. He did show some writing chops in this. And the character and the environment and the situations they were put in was amazing. Some of the settings were fun. But I think he overdid it on descriptions of boobs. About halfway through it, I think the book ends. And I just didn't care for the ending. And Rupert is the worst narrator ever. I hate the character Rupert. I would pay all the monies to come into this book and just fucking punch him one damn time. Just unleash the damn Kraken. Yeah, I did not like Rupert at all. But it's a fun Laymon story. The setting's cool and the situations they're put in are awesome. You just have to really like a little bit of an inflated reading page count and boobs to really love this. I say boobs a lot because there's a lot of boobs descriptions in this. Awesome. So what did I think of this book? Short-term review. I'm going to give it a C+. If you like Laymon, there's better Laymons to read, but this isn't bad. It was a fun adventure in a cool island setting. The setting and the situations are what sells it. The characters do not. That's where my big problem lies. Cool. But let's talk about the whole thing. Pros, cons, plot, characters, all that jazz. How I normally do this. The plot is they're all on a yacht. And the yacht explodes. And they think some of them dies. I think some of them may have been involved. And Rupert and his girlfriend, her mom and her sister and all their family, they go to shore. It's like 6 of them. And throughout the course of the first couple hundred pages, they start getting picked off. Someone's going crazy. And they have to figure out why. I loved the plot. I thought that was cool. You're on a yacht. It explodes. You're on a desert island. You don't know what's going on. So there's a little initial like, oh, what's on the desert island? And it's Laymon. So you don't know what the fuck's on this desert island. And the dude goes crazy, and there's torture, and I was like, yep, great Laymon, trapped on desert islands, a bit overdone, so I'm going to give the plot a B. Characters, Rupert is the worst fucking character ever. I fucking hate him. I hate him so much. On like page 3, there's an explosion, a character dies, he's like, well, gonna go write in my journal, guys. I'm like, bro, what the... I hate Rupert. That, honestly, Rupert. And at the end of like a survival story, like in like Hatchet, or honestly, the Robinson Crusoe, Swiss Family, or anytime you're stranded on an island, Castaway, you grow stronger as a person. Not Rupert. Fuck Rupert. I fucking hated Rupert. The girls are more or less two-dimensional. They all have little subplots and sub-stories, but nothing you really remember. I honestly am forgetting these characters' names now, and I finished the book 2 days ago. Some of the torture scenes were cool, and they were handled well. The characters handling the situations were well, but the point of getting them to the situation was fucking terrible. Okay, now let's talk about pros and cons. The pros, it's Laymon, and he stretches his writing chops good. This is a totally cool book for hardcore writing chops. I really liked it. Secondly, the situation and the stories and the torture was top-notch. It's definitely violent. It's definitely gory. It's not as gory as some Laymon, but still pretty gory. I really like that. The cons, there's too much description of boobs. The females' characters often just seem like two-dimensional cardboard drone cutouts. And the ending kind of sucked. And the inflated 500-page count made it feel a lot worse than it actually is. But Journey, how did I enjoy the 500 pages of this Laymon? I was thinking, you know what? Day 1, I read 150 pages. Day 2, I read 100 pages. Day 3, I read 325 pages. And at that point, I remember looking going, fuck, I got 200 pages left. So I read the other 100 pages a day, and I dreaded most of it. I didn't like Rupert. I didn't like the characters. That being said, I can't give this book a stellar rating. However, when they were good, when they were situations, and when there were action, when there was plenty of page-turning adventure and stuff in it, I gave a shit. Just all the parts in between, I didn't. That's my problem. So, when the book's good, it's a B+, A- book. When the book is shit, it's fucking shit. And about 200 to 300 pages in, it reaches what you think is the conclusion, and they push it on a little further. So I'm going to give this a C. Apart from the characters I hated, everything else I loved. But the characters I hated so much, it drug everything else down. So with B rank plots, C to D rank characters, and some cool fun situations, you can just find better books to read. But it's not a bad book. If you read this, you pick this up because you like laymon, you're like, yo, this wasn't terrible. It was fun. And then it gets not fun. And it stays not fun for a while. But then when it gets really fun, it gets really fun again. So, I don't know. Little editing, little pacing, cut this down like 100 pages could have really helped this out. But this has been your boy Pruitt, guys. And this has been Richard Laymon. The Island. Stay creepy.